at the end of last round, I talked to Erica and Zach, and we kind of set up a little alliance here. Are we doing final three?
I think it would be a beautiful final three. Three beautiful people.
This final three. We know how I feel about Erica playing this game. However, a number is a number, a friend is a friend. And I'm feeling really good because literally 3 people is the majority now.
This is the last round that I can use steal a vote. So I feel really safe coming into this round, but my main objective is to win tonight's competition. Winning tonight's competition can pretty much guarantee that I bring my 2 closest allies at this point to Final Four with me.
Coming into this round, I know that I'm in a difficult position because I feel for the last couple of rounds that I've been creeping a little bit too close to the sun, maybe laying out my cards too much.
We are so close to Final 2, and I want to sit in Final 2 with Sheridan.
It's interesting to think about who on the jury might think that I've sort of screwed them over.
I have great vibes with her. I feel like we've been really close. We've been talking for almost the whole competition. I respect her a lot as a player. I like her. That said, I also think I could take her against the jury. I hope no matter what happens that Sheridan and I can vote together because I could really see myself in Final 2 with her.
Ever since I was eliminated and have returned, my fear of being eliminated is almost non-existent, and I feel like I come in just excited now every round, whereas right before I was eliminated, I was coming in like, is tonight the night I go home? Terrified. Now that I know what the other side has to offer, I'm just very freaking excited!
Welcome, Final 5. We are now on day 29 of this competition, which means you've made it to the last leg. Every move you make from here on out can be the difference of winning or losing this game, so there is no room for error. Tonight, you will be competing for immense power in the game. The winner of tonight's competition will have the power to single-handedly decide half of the Final 4. Tonight's round is called Hold On or Drop Out, and here's how it'll work. You will all compete in a battle of will endurance competition where the winner will earn safety for themselves and one other player of their choice. But there's a catch. The players that earn safety this round will not have a vote tonight. This means that only 3 players will be voting. So the choice is yours. Hold on in the competition for safety, or drop out to battle it out with the vote. Additionally, if you would like an edge to pull out a win in this competition, 1 player can earn an advantage in the competition for the price of 2 boarding bucks.
So there have been fight or flight twists before where there have been choices between safety and the ability to vote, but this one has much higher stakes because this time there will only be 3 people voting.
So who cares if I had a majority alliance because it's really all up in the air for who's nominated.
I think anyone who is safe this round will have a huge advantage, and I definitely want to be safe this round.
I think for me, safety is still the priority over the vote, so I know that I have to win this safety competition.
In this competition, you will each be holding a marker up against the wall with only 1 finger. Push too hard, and the marker will slip through. Don't push hard enough, and the marker will fall without you realizing. If at any point the marker slips out of position, or any part of your body touches the marker or the wall, you will be eliminated. The last player left standing will win the competition and earn safety for themselves and 1 other player. As I mentioned before, 1 player will be able to purchase an advantage in this competition. If you purchase this advantage, you will start the competition 2 minutes after your competitors. You will feel this in your arms pretty quickly. So this delay in starting could be the difference between winning or losing this competition. Of course, I will remind you that boarding bucks will still play a role after this round. And while you certainly want to be the person with the most, even if you aren't, your boarding bucks can still come in handy during the final round of this competition. So what's better for you? Do you want to hold on to your boarding bucks a little longer? Or do boarding bucks mean nothing if you drop out of the competition and are eliminated tonight?
In reality, I think 2 minutes is a very short time. I see this competition lasting a very long time, so it's not really enticing to me. I'm kind of actually hoping that either Sheridan or Emily take this advantage just to burn some of their boarding bucks, because I know that they do have a lot.
I want to save my boarding bucks for the end because I know that they're going to be really, really important in those final rounds. Anthony has said as much, and I think I can do this without the advantage.
I will count down from 30. By the end of those 30 seconds, if no one has claimed the advantage, then it will go to no one. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ugh. It was like, okay, you really want it.
I am terrible at holding my arm for long periods of time. I already know this. I also have already worked out my arms today, so they're already sore and tired.
Erica, you will be starting 2 minutes after everyone else.
I know I only have 3 boarding bucks left at this point, but I also know that, like, there's no way I'm going to have the most amount of boarding bucks.
That will cost you 2 boarding bucks, so we will deduct that from your total.
Erica decides to take it, which is a little annoying because I think one of my biggest mistakes in this game was giving Erica 2 boarding bucks when she got back into this game. So it was basically my boarding bucks that she used for this advantage. So if I'm able to win tonight, that's great. But the thing with that is I wouldn't be able to use steal a vote because I won't have a vote. Everybody seems to be using their pointer finger to balance the Sharpie on, and I decide to use my thumb. Using my thumb, I have a little bit more surface area with it, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more control.
So my strategy in this game is to lean my arm against my side a little bit so that I can have like some kind of support, and also really focus on my breathing.
So immediately as the competition started, my heart started pounding. I just feel the pen slipping from my fingertip.
I'm sorry, Matt, but you have been eliminated. Please turn off your camera.
Clammy hands. I'm not good at competitions. I'm coining the comp police.
We are at 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I am still waiting to enter the competition when Matt drops out. Maybe I will really have an advantage. If Matt couldn't even make it like the full first 2 minutes, then these other people shouldn't really make it to like 5 minutes, and maybe I'll be better suited to make it to like my 3-minute mark than they are to their 5-minute mark.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's in. Good luck.
I'm very shaky coming into this. I've had too much caffeine today. I think I'm going to have to take big breaths during this to calm myself and to center myself and to keep my hands from flapping all over the place.
Everybody's pretty quiet at first. I think that we don't want to distract ourselves and lose because we're not focusing.
I don't just want to stand here and quiet with my thoughts and the thought about what my arm feels like. So I try to strike up a conversation.
Well, if no one else is going to talk, I'll take this moment to explain why I was so discombobulated coming into this.
I talk about my girlfriend's in Spain, she's living and working in Spain right now.
Go to Spain if you can. It's really nice over there. They have such amazing bread and wine and cheese.
I was supposed to go to Spain right when COVID happened, so I'm upset about that, but I am going to Iceland instead.
We have as light of a conversation as one can have in a pandemic and wartime.
Are you going to go to the Penis Museum?
I didn't know that there was such a thing, but yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. There's a Penis Museum in Reykjavik. It's like all the rage.
As the game goes on, people start to talk a little bit more.
I just hope my cat doesn't try to harass me while we're doing this. Sheridan, what about your cats? Are they behaving? Or your cat?
They're in a different room, so otherwise I would not trust my cat not to do something nefarious.
So I already know it's going to be really hard for me to win this competition, and I'm trying to think of something that I can do to distract the other competitors.
Ah! I hope you guys would get startled.
It does not work.
No, nothing.
I try singing My Fair Lady with a Cockney British accent.
All I want is a room some way far away from the cold night air.
And then the third thing I do is maybe try some psychological tactics.
We could all try to drop it at the same time.
and obviously that does not work either.
Sheridan is trying her best to startle us, and I'm fully concentrated at this point, and at times I kind of do it myself. Oh goddamn! So I think all's fair in this competition to make it a little bit shorter.
And apparently the most dangerous type of criminal is a stalker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the stalking law, terrible.
In the first 10 minutes, it's not that bad. Pain really isn't there. I'm just more so concentrated on staying steady. Then we pass 15, 20 minutes, and that's when the pain really starts. You start to shake. Your muscles start to spasm, and it's really getting difficult at this point. I don't even feel the Sharpie anymore, if that makes any sense to anyone else.
He's going to be permanently stuck in this position for a really long time.
Yeah, no, just my hand's completely numb. I don't feel it.
Oh, God.
I am in an intense stare down. I want this so badly, and I realize I am clenching my arm so hard.
Oh, God, I hurt.
I start trembling more than I have in the past 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh no.
I'm trying to keep this pen fixed to the wall, but my finger is slipping, my hands are getting kind of sweaty. As my finger is slipping, I'm seeing the potential of me winning this challenge flash before my eyes.
I'm out.
I'm sorry, Sheridan, but you have been eliminated from the challenge.
Now that I'm out, my only chance is if Emily can pull a win on this competition. Go, Emily, you can do it!
People are holding out longer than I thought they would, and I'm starting to realize that this might be harder than I initially thought. And I am just hoping and praying that Zach and Erica fall fast.
So at the very beginning of 2019, I also kind of sort of had like a personal catastrophe that sent my life to shit.
A couple years ago, I was in a really horrible car accident.
Got T-boned by a driver that was speeding and didn't have his headlights on. It was like the middle of the night.
I totaled my car. I had to be hospitalized. I was in like physical therapy and rehabilitation for a while.
Literally the bone in my right arm, my dominant arm, like disconnected from itself, and I had to have surgery to get it put back together.
I don't know if any of the viewers at home have ever broken a bone completely off and then had to get it surgically fixed, but it is the worst pain you will ever feel.
They gave me like all kinds of medicine. It didn't matter. Like all I could think about was how much my arm hurt. I couldn't think about anything else.
My arm is definitely shaking at this point, but it is kind of a way to remind myself that this isn't even close to what I've had to endure in the past.
This sucks, but yeah, it's definitely not as bad. So maybe that gave me, maybe I came into this with an advantage. I'm glad I picked that arm.
It's now left to me, Zach, and Emily, and Zach and I clearly have an advantage here. There's 2 of us left and only 1 Emily. But as we've discovered through all of our chats during this time, Emily kind of has a bionic arm thing going on. They have like a big strength in that regard, which I do not. I do not have any strength. I am a little bitch. I have a very low pain tolerance. My arm is like full on cramping now from the shoulder all the way down to my fingertip.
I wish I hadn't worked out today.
I start, I think, whimpering and singing my pain out.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh God, I can't do this. Okay.
I'm just in so much pain, and I just want this to be over so badly, and like my heart wants Emily to drop so badly, because the second Emily drops, I am not holding on. I don't care. Zach can fucking have a safety. I am really reaching my breaking point, and I don't know how much longer I can do this.
We are now going to make this a little bit more difficult. So we are going to have you completely extend. You have 30 seconds to make this transition.
I'm going to die. I have about 10 or 15 different times where I think to myself, this is it. I'm dropping right now. I'm dropping it. I'm done. I cannot do this.
My shoulder hates me so much. How much longer? Oh God. Okay. It's been so long. Oh God. Okay.
And then I just keep holding on for a couple more seconds, a couple more minutes. And I actually kind of impressed myself on this because I guess I'm just so determined to make sure that Emily doesn't win this challenge that my body is willing to go through a lot more pain than I previously realized it was willing to do.
Keep breathing. Ooh, I hurt. It hurts. I can't do it. Ooh. My brain's like, I want to give up so badly, and yet I somehow...
Erica, please look at your pen. Sorry. Erica, I love you, but you're screaming that you're struggling in this competition, and I take a look at you, and you're not even focused on your pen.
My finger just kind of like gave way.
I'm sorry, Erica, but you have been eliminated.
I don't think I've ever felt so relieved in my life as when my arm finally dropped back to my side.
It comes down to Zach and Emily, my biggest nemesis in this game and my biggest ally, and I need Emily to win.
I feel like Zach and I have been really neck and neck in these competitions the past few rounds, and at this point, I want nothing more than to take him down and beat him again. I don't know. There's something about Zach. He's so smug, like he has his whole strategy and his 5D chess, and I just want to take the son of a bitch out.
This is when the pain starts getting absolutely insane. I have completely lost feeling in my arm. I don't even feel the marker up against my finger at this point. It's just all completely numb. Congratulations, Emily.
Zach says, "Congratulations, Emily." And I look. No, he was trying to trick me. It didn't fucking work, dude. Of course I was gonna look and make sure that you actually dropped before I dropped. So thanks for getting my hopes up, asshole, but no, didn't work.
So I start to do this thing, right? I start to do this thing in my head where, all right, if I could count to 100 right now very slowly, make it to 100, hopefully in that time frame, Emily drops. I managed to count to 500. Emily, you are absolutely not my target tonight, by the way. I know that I might be your target, but you are not my target.
I just start praying, crossing my fingers, doing a rain dance, anything I can to put good energy out there to make sure that Zach pulls off this win.
My heart is beating so fast. I'm honestly really nervous. I can't even look at the screen. I'm just listening to what's happening, waiting for a pen to fall.
I am just trying my very hardest to hold on, and truly at any moment I feel myself slipping. I am shaking so much, it's only a matter of seconds before I drop.
I just kind of start singing to myself. I start singing the song that I sing to my cat, Princess Leia, whenever I have to drive her to the vet to calm her down. I try to sing it to myself to calm me down. It does not work. I am shaking and sweating, and I know it is only a matter of seconds before I drop this goddamn thing.
I'm sorry, Emily, but you dropped. Congratulations, Zach. You are the winner of this
I just dropped
challenge.
too. Oh my god.
I drop and I look at the screen and I see Zach go like a millisecond after me, and I just think, God damn it, I was so close. But he bested me. He won this one.
Emily, why? Zach, I guess congratulations.
Oh my god, I managed to pull out truly the unthinkable. This sets me up for an amazing Final Four for my game.
Congratulations, Zach. You have won this competition and have earned safety for the round. You will now have 10 minutes to decide who you will be choosing to be safe alongside you.
I wanted to beat Zach.
Yeah, I really wanted you to beat him too. He was using some mean tactics. I mean, I was too, to be fair, in the beginning, but I didn't think anyone would actually fall for them.
Sheridan, Matt, and I have been working pretty closely together, so I feel like Erica's the odd one out in that. I don't anticipate him keeping Matt safe. I would be really surprised.
Yeah, I guess not, unless like something really crazy was happening.
If he doesn't want to see Erica go home, I feel like he needs to save her.
Are we still keeping us under wraps at this point?
Everyone at this point already knows about it. Like, everyone knows that we're close, and I don't really mind.
So I'm going to give it to you.
Am I surprised? Not really. I'm very happy. I don't have to truly fight out this round. I can sit back and just watch it go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Congratulations again, Zach, on winning safety. You will now get to address the group and name who you will be keeping safe.
Congratulations to everybody that was playing in that. That was like wild. Emily, you put up an insane fight, and I don't think that my shoulders are ever going to be the same. So cheers to the two of us. This is obviously a very big decision tonight, and I respect each and everyone's games, but I'm giving safety tonight to Matt. I give Matt safety, and that's honestly the best decision that I can make, and I feel really good about going into Final Four knowing that I have Matt with me.
Matt, congratulations. You have been named safe.
I'm a little bit upset with Zach for not choosing me. I'll be honest. I kind of think I deserve safety.
I'm honestly so surprised that Zach would choose Matt safe, so I'm super confused.
This is not something that I was expecting at all.
Zach and Matt, you will not be able to receive votes tonight, and neither of you will be able to vote. That means all the power is in Sheridan, Erica, and Emily's hands.
It's a little scary. I'm 2 against 1. Sheridan and Emily definitely outnumber me. So this gets stressful very quickly.
Emily and I have an alliance. We should be able to get Erica out. But this is also a game where you never know what somebody is doing behind your back. And Emily could betray me, or there could be another trick up someone's sleeve. So all I can do is be hopeful and hope that Emily and I are on the same page and that there's nothing that is going to surprise me.
I was not expecting that at all.
Me neither.
I'm kind of confused. Like, it almost seems too easy. I feel like I might be missing something. Because the 3 voters are myself, Sheridan, and Erica. And I feel as confident as I can feel that Sheridan and I are going to team up and vote out Erica because we've been working very closely this whole time. The options are it's me, you, or Erica. So I feel like we do have to vote for Erica.
I'm on the same page with Emily. We are both planning to vote Erica out.
I'm going to vote.
Same.
So
I'm voting her too.
But at the same time, I feel like Erica wasn't Zach's target either. So I don't really understand what his game is here.
Now that I secured Matt and I's safety for tonight, I need to make sure that I can secure Erica's. So I decide to send Erica my steal a vote.
Oh, we got this in the fucking bag. We got this so in the fucking bag. We're gonna pull an amazing move.
And my intentions with sending Erica the steal vote is that she will use it against Sheridan and will get Sheridan finally out of this competition.
I am solely the person who gets to decide whether it's Emily or Sheridan who goes home tonight.
They're pretty confident going into this vote that no matter what, the 2 of them will survive. They don't know about steal a vote, so they're pretty confident going into this that they have the numbers.
If I'm still in the game, I think that you and I should think about whether you would want to go up against someone like Zach in the final round or someone like me. I think he should see Zach as more of a threat going forward. I'm hoping that he can team up with me and we can sort of chop the head off the snake.
I know, that is the real question because it's going to go to Emily's way from what I've been hearing.
He should know that me and Emily have an alliance. Like, I don't feel like we've been hiding that. Like, it seems clear. And so the natural choice is that it would be Erica going home. And I don't know why he tells me he thinks Emily's going to go home.
I'll continue to talk to them and see, like, if they're going to hopefully lean that way, but it's really just Erica's vote, and Emily, I'll have to see where Emily's at, but like, I want you to stay.
He has his polite face on, is the only way I can say it. Yeah, we'll just have to see how this round goes. If I'm here next round, then I think we need to have another conversation about what we want to do.
Yeah, about what we want to do, get to the finale.
The way he's saying it does not convince me at all. I think that previous moves made against Matt have really soured me in his eyes. So I don't feel good after my conversation with Matt.
As we're seeing, Emily is doing really well in these competitions. So just in case I need another route to the final 2, I'll have Emily. Let's do a green final 2. Just in case if they win that final competition, they can bring me along. I'm certain he wants to bring Erica to the final 2 because Erica is an easy beat.
He thinks Zach wants to bring Erica to final 2. That's true. Why didn't he save Erica this round? I mean, he has to know that Sheridan and I are going to vote for her, right?
Don't worry, you're still good and you're still good, so.
Okay. So I try to touch base with Sheridan one last time before the deliberation ends. I also talked to him and he told me, he was like, oh, I talked to Erica and she's not voting for you.
He literally told me that Erica was voting for you, so.
I don't know. This seems a little bit sloppy on Matt's part. I mean, yes, obviously you still have to game and you still have to lie, but when there's only 5 people left, you have to be much more strategic about the lies you tell. Maybe he didn't talk to Erica at all, and maybe he's just saying whatever he wants to say to each individual.
Could it really be this easy? I don't know. I'm really wondering if there's something else going on.
I feel like his target must be Erica because I feel like he knows that we are in an alliance and he knows that you and I would vote her.
Yeah, that could be it.
I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't quite put it together. But I'm just going to do what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to vote Erica.
I find it weird that I haven't heard from Erica.
Maybe
heard from Erica?
I haven't heard from Erica. I wonder if she's just like counted herself out.
I hate that.
I hate that too.
Like any of this. I call up Erica and I let her know I think Emily and I are going to be voting against you. I wanted to have a chat with you because we had a conversation a while ago and we agreed that we would let the other person know if we thought they were going to be up for elimination.
I completely forgot we had a pact, Sheridan. Completely.
Personally, I would appreciate a heads up. Not so that I could do anything about it, but I just want to look stupid if it happens.
Yes, I will definitely come to you if your name is brought up at any other point. I feel very comfortable making that deal with you. Absolutely.
I did talk to Emily, and we feel like that's the way the vote is going, unless I'm being completely blindsided tonight, which could be the case, but I felt like wanted to let you know. I'm telling you what things look like from my perspective, and I want to give you the opportunity to prepare yourself.
I really appreciate that. Honestly, I hadn't even gotten to talk to Emily, and honestly, when I didn't hear within a few minutes after it was obvious that it was going to be the 3 of us, I was like, okay, I think I know. I am not going to sit here and tell her that I have a steal of it. That's literally, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's my time to go. I got it.
I mean, yeah, it sucks, but
that's how it is at this point in the game, it's Final 5. It's gonna suck.
Erica takes this really, really well. I think that she appreciates my honesty, but obviously anyone in her situation would be dejected or disappointed by that news. I just hope that I'm doing the right thing.
I just kind of play it very gracious. Some may say I lie. I feel like I'm less scared about getting sent home now that I've been to jury before and have seen what the other side has to offer.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of excited about it. I heard you told me it was really fun.
I feel very fucked up doing this because I know what I'm about to do to her.
I've been playing this game mostly doing what I think I need to do to be a good player, an ethical player for the most part. So I let her know, and then it just becomes a matter of waiting for elimination.
God, that's respectful as fuck, man. That was so kind. And it's so hard to do such a shitty, conniving, skeezy thing to someone who was so kind and specifically looked out for me. Sheridan and I had made a pact when I first came back into this game that if one of us was ever, up, we'd let the other one know. So she just very politely, told me, Emily and I are gonna vote for you. I'm about to do the skeeziest, grossest thing I've done in this entire game so far, and that's not a great feeling. I'm really not gonna lie, I really do feel terrible about this. It wouldn't be as skeezy if I don't vote for Sheridan. So I'm very torn going into this vote now. The only thing I can tell you for absolutely certain is that I am making it to Final 4 and I am not the one going home tonight.
Zach and Matt, you are safe from elimination tonight and will not be voting. How badly did you need to earn safety this round, and how does it feel to know that you secured it for yourself?
I think that without me securing myself safety tonight, it is extremely likely that I would have been the one going home. So to be able to save yourself is the best feeling in the world. I don't need to rely on anybody else tonight for my safety. I was able to earn it for myself.
And Matt, how does it feel to be given that safety? I mean, you didn't perform the best in the challenge, but still get to be safe. How does it feel to know that Zach awarded you safety?
It shows that even this far into the competition, how much that being nice to somebody can lend you. And yeah, I'm just very grateful to get to this point. And yeah, I understand that I haven't done that well in competitions. I would say I'm a comp the least instead of a comp beast. And because I've lost so many, but I think I have power in other places that like leads to my advantage.
That leaves Sheridan, Erica, and Emily. The three of you will not be safe tonight. How does that feel? I know I'll throw it over to Emily first. You were very, very close to winning it.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations, Zach. Let's hear it for the boys. I guess it's boys' night tonight, so, good for you guys. You won fair and square, Zach. I was really trying till the bitter end when my pinky slipped. I gave it my all. I'm a fighter. I feel like I've proved that at this point. And yeah, I guess that's kind of all there is to say.
I knew that I would be terrible at this game the second it was announced, which is why I, traded 2 boarding bucks for 2 extra minutes, which, ultimately only got me 3rd place anyway. So was it worth it? Who can say? But you know what? There's a chance that a very large chance I'm going home tonight. So, I might not need those boarding books at all anyway, so it could have been very worth it just to hang on for an extra 2 minutes tonight.
Great. So Erica, you mentioned feeling in danger tonight. Of course, there's only 3 votes. If you feel like you're going home, that means you're assuming Sheridan and Emily are both going to vote for you. How true is that? Tell me.
I feel like it makes sense for both of these players, with the choice that we have tonight, to vote me out. And it's not great, and obviously I want to stay. I would love for them to change their mind and keep me here. I don't know what I can say at this point in the game that could really save myself. I feel like everyone knows me. Everyone knows the game that I play. I've been up for elimination kind of a lot, so I feel like I've made this speech enough times for people to know my pros and my cons, and they can make their own decisions with that information that they've had for quite a while at this point in the game.
I think I know who's going home. Emily knows who's going home, and Erica knows who's going home, and there's only 3 people voting, so what is there even to talk about?
I think that with so few players left and in a situation where there's just 3 people voting, it wouldn't be right for any of us to feel completely safe, because we're at a time where you really can only just trust someone at their word, and to be honest, that doesn't speak much in this kind of game. Based on what Erica said, I would expect her to be going home tonight, but I also might look like a silly person and could be going home myself. You never really know.
I don't feel weird saying this. I've already told Erica that I'm voting for her. There's only one other person voting with me, and we're in an alliance.
Seems pretty definitive that Erica's going, but Erica, you mentioned wanting to be here and wanting to fight to be here. You have a vote tonight. It only takes 1 vote to change things. If everyone's voting for you, who do you suggest if they're thinking of changing voting for?
Look, I think both Sheridan and Emily are huge threats in this game. I think they're both very good at competitions. And I think that they're both going to be very well liked in jury. So I think it's a really hard call. I don't know who I think the bigger threat is necessarily to my game. But ultimately, again, I only have 1 vote, so there's only so much I can do with that.
Sheridan and Emily seem like they have this vote tonight in their hands. And so I kind of play up the fact that I'm really upset that I know that Erica's going to leave tonight. Erica, you're such a light in this game, and just thank you for being that in this game and being very classy in this game.
Before we go to the vote, I was just thinking, so I've been thinking back about last season and how Claire won. And when Claire won, it was true, like everyone in the final was like, we fought to get here. We are fighters, and that's how you get to win the game. You just have to fight. However, I've seen, besides a couple people in this group, like a lot of flighting has been happening. And a lot of flighting has been happening in these groups. Usually this is when everything gets piled out, but for the last few rounds, it just feels like nothing said because no one wants to ruffle any feathers. And so I'm just interested, will Flight take this crown? Not necessarily saying I'm Flight, because I don't think I am, but like, will Flight take the crown? I know I want to win, but I want to win playing a really fun, interesting, the best game. And these people have just not been sharing anything because they wanted to play nice. And they just don't want to share other information to other people. And it's making me so annoyed. Like, I want drama, I want dialogue, I want communication. I think it should just be out there in the atmosphere, because I've been kind of uncomfortable these last rounds because no one says anything and it's just like a little boring in my opinion. And I need some more spice in my life. Like, there's feelings towards everyone, and I know you're talking about it in your confessionals, so talk about it here too. There's only 5 of us. Like, how much are you hiding? Like, there's not much you can be hiding by now. Is boring people like the way to win the game? I don't know.
Matt seems to be digging himself in a hole right now. I don't really get why he's bringing this up now. That just doesn't make any sense. But that's beneficial to my game. So, great, Matt. You can continue to talk.
Who, by a show of hands, thinks they're being referred to as the boring person?
How dare you villainize me like that?
There's only 3 people who are up for elimination, so we have to think it's like all of us.
I think I've made some interesting moves in this game. I think I've made it entertaining. I don't think that you can play it completely safe and still be here in the final 5, but whatever.
Is it that we want more drama introduced?
I don't want more drama per se. I just want more game.
Okay.
I think if it's just a nice game, like, is that truly showing who the best fight or flight player is? And I want to find who the best fight or flight player is. I don't care if that's not myself, but do I think it's myself? Yes. But I think, like, let's play for the best and not just play for the nicest. It's not miscongeniality here.
It's like, of course you want things to be entertaining and dramatic when you know you have no chance of going home that round.
This is the opportunity for us to get grievances out on things or to, like, shake up things, and nothing has been really shaken.
Okay. Matt wants drama. Okay, I'll give him drama.
I am declaring war. Anybody who's left in this game at the end of this round, including myself, Zach, I'm coming for you. I want you out of this game. You are a threat to all of us, and I will die on that hill. And so join me in my valiant fight to bring you down.
Personally, I don't think that this is that dramatic. I've been clear with each person individually, including Zach, that I see Zach as the biggest threat. It's nothing personal. He plays a very good game. He's obviously extremely competitive, and I can tell he really hates losing. So I don't think it's that dramatic, but yeah, I tell everyone I want Zach to go home. He's the biggest threat in this game.
It's been no secret that I've wanted you out as well, and I think that it'll come down to the better player who's able to strike first. I'm going to be able to be the first person to strike, and it's not going to be next round, it's going to be tonight.
Sheridan or Zach?
100%.
2020, pick a side. Pick a side.
This is a bold move for Sheridan, but at the same time, she already knew that Zach was gunning for her. He already knew that she was gunning for him. So I feel like she's not really jeopardizing anything by putting this out in the open. And it is pretty funny to watch.
Thank you, Sheridan. That was way more interesting than a lot of previous rounds. Not just from the whole group. Like, I just need something good. I'm glad, like, people are speaking up, because when you hear that Sheridan's against Zach, it gives us more to work with as players.
Sheridan's going for Zach. Zach's going for Sheridan. Hearing this in a game where we're about to go down to 4 people, what does that inspire? What does that evoke? You know, people have been holding their cards to their chest. We've been talking about this in countless eliminations now. Now the cards are out there. So what do you do with them? Does that help anyone's game? Does that hurt anyone's game? Talk to me.
I think by talking it hurts my game, but it's more fun to do so. And I think, like, just as Gabby said, as Gabby left, like, the jury will see who's more entertaining.
At least you didn't call anyone out for wearing a t-shirt.
Okay, I was going to say something about your dusty flannel, but...
Oh! You love this dusty flannel.
Great. I'm not sure I know how to navigate from here. So maybe let's just go to the vote.
I vote for Erica because that's what I said I was going to do, and I wanted to go to final 2 with Sheridan.
I have gotten out all my major targets, and Sheridan is one of the last. So I'm really hoping that Erica does what she needs to tonight to secure Sheridan leaves.
So I make my decision. I send in my votes, plural.
Erica, Sheridan, and Emily, you are the 3 up for elimination tonight. Emily, you can turn your video off. You're safe. Now, before we go into the vote, I have to announce that tonight a special power has been used.
It all clicks into place now. As soon as I know that my vote has been stolen, I know that I'm out of this game.
And the person eliminated from fight or flight is Sheridan. I'm sorry, Sheridan, but you have been eliminated.
I feel sweet relief. I feel extreme excitement. I feel proud as fuck that I just made it to Final 4. And I also feel like the world's biggest bitch and a backstabber and a liar. So it's a lot of positive, a lot of negative, very high, very low.
I've vocalized the fact that I want to cannibalize Red, and this is something that I have said since round 2. And I successfully cannibalized every single member of my original Team Red.
Zach, you son of a bitch. You really got me this round. God damn it.
You bitches. No, I think that we always need to anticipate that there's something around the corner that we don't know about. And I had a feeling that there was something happening with boarding bucks. At least we can keep this game interesting. I look forward to being on the judges panel and seeing how everything goes. But I will say that due to gameplay alone, for the final 2, I will be voting for Zach if he's there, and so if you don't want that to happen, I recommend eliminating him as fast as you can. If they want any chance, then it is in their interest to get him out, and I'm hoping that will just be like a parting favor to Zach and a little bit of an FU in the kindest and most sportsmanship-like way possible. Peace!
Thank you, Sheridan. You put up a great fight, but it's time for you to flight.
I came into this game with really low expectations. I didn't think I would make it very far. I didn't go in with any specific strategy in mind. And I didn't expect to be as strong of a player as I was. I was the first person to use a fight pass and the only one to use a fight pass. I made some really strong alliances. I had good, genuine connections with people. I surprised myself by how sneaky I could be. I lied to people when I thought I wouldn't. And I was honest to people where I think it mattered. At the end of the day, I think I flew too close to the sun. I think making it so clear that Zach was my biggest competitor in this game so early was a mistake. I think that trying to make it up to Matt by keeping him in this game after I'd betrayed him was a mistake. I think that if I had gotten Matt and Zach out earlier, maybe I would have had a chance. But honestly, I think that there is some luck involved in this game, and unfortunately, I just didn't have it tonight.
Goodbye, Sheridan. This one hurt the most. I really wanted to sit in final 2 with you, and I'm gonna take Zach out for you. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna beat him next round. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it for you.
I have so much respect for you. You have played this game so fucking interestingly. It's been incredible to watch. but you were just too big of a threat and you had to go. I'm sorry.
My hometown queen, I'm so sad to see you go. Thank you for playing this game with me. We've had our ups and downs, our roller coaster through this game, but no matter what, I care for you so much. So thank you, I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Oh, Sheridan, you made me at times want to pull all my hair out. I said to you that it was going to come down to who strikes first, and I'm sorry, bud, but you're gone.
Congratulations, Final Four. You have made it to the finale of this competition. It is anyone's game from here, but only one of you can be the winner. So fight hard, flight hard, whatever you need to do to ensure that that person is you.
I'm in the final four. I'm in the final four that I practically chose. I feel really good about all of the members. And unless they're all going to try to blindside me, I think I'm going to get to the final three.
Why? I still felt like it wasn't gonna work somehow. My brain was still very worried.
I don't know how they weren't thinking about where Steal a Vote was. We're all extremely excited that we are moving to Final Four together.
We're just very happy. We're celebrating that we're there.
I was panicking. I also very specifically lied in my little speech. I was like, I only have one vote. I'm personally very proud to be here and very excited to play with my homies.
We have the numbers going into it, so if there's two people up, we have this.
We're obviously going to try to get out Emily.
I really don't know where Emily's standing at boarding bucks wise.
Either.
Yeah.
I know I have the least now.
I don't know when boarding bucks are going to come into play. I don't know if they're going to come into play Final Four or Final Three. Hopefully it's Final Three and we're able to take Emily out at Final Four. But if it's not, and this boarding bucks power holds a huge weight in this game, I could be leaving next round because of poor boarding bucks management. We have an actual issue here. We need to know how many boarding bucks Emily does have.
I have a question. Going into next round, if you're comfortable, how many boarding bucks do you have?
So I have 6. I say I have 6, which was true going into this round, but is no longer true.
I leave my boarding bucks to Emily. Emily is someone at the beginning of the game who I thought might be easy to win against, but as I see them progress, I think that they actually have been playing some very smart moves. And so I just want to give them maybe one final advantage.
Sheridan has given me 4 boarding bucks, which means that I now have 10 boarding bucks. And at this point, I am feeling pretty confident that I have the most.
Did you get any from Sheridan?
Oh shit, I have to look at that. I don't know if they've put that through yet.
God! My God. Emily has a lot of boarding bucks, which might cause our alliance some trouble in the next round or so. So that's making me nervous.
My other competitors might have done the math and realized that I have a lot of boarding bucks and that I'm good at competitions. And so I have a feeling that they might want to vote me out. So at this point, I know that I'm going to have to do every single thing I can next round to be safe and make it to the final 3.
I played everyone in this
I have
game.
played the best game
I've established myself as a
entire
copy.
I'm ready to fight and to take it all away.
From the start of the game, I was a veteran with a huge target on my
I
back.
think I have done a really good job at keeping the target off my back and putting the target on other people.
I believe that I am the mastermind of this entire season.
I've gotten rid of big names and big players, and I've been on the right side of every single vote since I've been back.
I have done everything I can, both in competitions and socially.
I've been the only fighter, and I truly am the only deserving winner.
I've been an underdog for much of this game, really.
Any way that you cut it, I believe that I win Fight or Flight.
The winner of the second season of Fight or Flight is